welcome back to the love and luring lifestyle of JPDE 2.0 episode 4. We left off in the kitchen with Gamma. I think Gamma's cooking, and yeah, we graduated. We saved the White Fang leader, convinced her to survive instead of being executed, and we have a flashback about Evelyn, and then worried about Penny. Tickwater is alive somehow. We don't know why. I haven't finished the last game because the last game hasn't been updated. So we're just gonna continue as we go. All right, I just take a seat. Then thanks, Gamma. Tomorrow is like 3:25 a.m. I'm just over here gaming. Sorry for the wait, sir. Your meal's ready. Oh, great. Thank you, miss. I bet you it's Penny. No. Gamma, what are you wearing? I told you. I've access here because of my duties. I thought your duties were being operator support for the units on the ground. That's my main directive, yes, but I was able to acquire the skill and knowledge to perform my various of other tasks on board. Also, I don't need sleep, which means I can always be of help in case of emergency. I see. But still, I doubt that's the regular uniform for people working in here. This one is cuter. Anyways, all you're going to eat, of course. Thanks for the meal. I agree with her. It's mighty cute for her. So it makes sense. Sorry, I went upstairs to go use the bathroom. Gotta go use the bathroom. That was pretty good. Simple but good. Glad. Truth be told, there's not exactly the list of recipes in the ship database. But just there are focus more on what ingredients are available than any particular kind of cuisine. Bummer. Hopefully things turn around soon. That's really well. If you ever happen to something any particular delicious recipe, be sure to tell me. I try and emulate them in the menu. I will keep that in mind. But are you sure you want to rely on my personal taste? No one has been assigned the particular task, so we might as well. I'm sure the crew will really appreciate it. Yeah, gotcha. And speaking of appreciation, Torex advice and give me a call before turning in. When I come on board and you mentioned something about my personal quarters. Indeed, they on the living quarters deck. It sure ever right. Good. Now that I'm relaxed, I'm starting to feel the tiredness. Uh, oh, everything looks brand new. It is new. Let me remind you that this is the Shark's main voyage. Oh, of course. The whole ship is new or refurbished. So it's nice. Reminds me of my room beacon with the bunk beds. Speaking of studies, Jacob, have you decided on your specialization yet? No, I have some ideas, but I wanted to discuss it with Jack and others. See what more useful for what comes next. And what is it that comes next? We're hunters now. Go hunting. The fire god. Going after him. Yeah. It's going to take us a few hours to go back to peak. Don't know if you'll be able to get a full night of sleep, so I suggest take the chance to rest. I intend to. Shower to wash off all the sweat, blood, and grim gunk. Text Chen, and then is there communal space for showers, by the way? Yes, on this same deck. Have a good night, JK. Hey, Gamma. Yes. Thank you for worrying and caring. We'll be alright, I swear. You better. I asked Dad for tier decks. The latest upgrades. It's too quiet in here. Can I put on some music for this panel? Ah, music. Hey, I lived. Noah and her outfit. Oh. Easy mode. If you had died, I would have killed you. More importantly, did you pass? Yep. The judges came in and gave me the green light when I came back on board. There we go. Gracious, welcome to the world of adults. What's next? Well, I'll be wanting to see if the others have passed too. After that, I guess a small celebration. Cool, but I was referring more to the grand scheme of things. This man need for revenge and all. First of all, I don't want revenge on anyone. Second, even if I want to, it wouldn't be a specialized need. Whoever taught you that word? I'm a professional now. I need to upgrade my vocabulary. A combat instructor, a position which you share, and you mute. That's exactly my point. I couldn't understand what she was saying half the time. Anyway, don't change the subject. What you want to do now that you're a hunter? what I want may be different from what we may end up doing, especially because of the lack of intel. It's like Reasor's group had disappeared off the face of the remnant. I remember Reaser, but I still think they should be our number one priority. I find it pretty unlikely that they're gonna let you go on a wild goose chase. I know, I got an idea though. Oh, what idea? What idea? Ha ha ha. If you wanna know, you gotta come to the party. Ha ha, fine. I guess I can hang out with your losers for an evening. Speaking of losers, did you hear back from that person yet? No. I stopped trying to reach out a while ago, to be honest, but the lack of closure drives me up the walls and worries me quite, Monsieur. I just hope nothing happened. Oh, don't fret that much. Be amazed at much vocabulary. Be amazed at my vocabulary. I'm sure they're just ignoring you in favor of someone who can keep their hair the same color. But look at that little teapot whistling up the kettle. You're lucky your airship and undersea's closed. I'm not a mile away. And we gotta go. It's getting late. And tomorrow we got to introduce class for the new first years. Gotcha. I see you tomorrow then. Yep. Sleep tight, asshole. Love you too, Busty. Howard, Reaser, where the hell did you bastards go? Howard, Marilyn, Reaser, and Howard was crazy. And what's is happening to me? What do you mean? I don't understand the question. It is done, sir. The situation is under control now. Well done. Let's start thinking about leaving this place then. There's the really was no other way. Whoever remained, whoever remained in the lower levels was long dead by the time we collapsed the entrance. So we'll pray for this as well in time. Sure, what's next? We have to take over complete. First, we make our way to the island of Wicca. Then we summon the other Wicca sword and I get installed. You sure you think it's going to go that smoothly? Her survival was in the plans, but they will fall in line once they hear my plans for the future of our people. Except maybe that one. Blake. It's Blake. We know it's Blake. We all love Blake. And those who don't like Blake, they're like Ruby, Reese, no, Winter. Where when your case was first brought to me, Payne, I was doubted. Penny looks different down by the task, mind you, but the trust you and your loved ones decided to put in me made prayers and decisions like yours interested helping you heal from something you could seriously understood. You come with a man with glowing reviews. Dr. Mail can't stop saying your prayers either. It was still quite humble for someone to come here, a refuge. This has been an incredible learning experience. Before running my vacation, I want to thank you, Payne. Working with you has been a privilege. You're quite welcome, Doctor. So, what is your decision? I'm afraid we'll need to keep seeking each other for a while longer, Penny. I see. Nonetheless, you're cleared for active duty. Congratulations on your graduation, honey. I don't understand. Healing is a process, Penny, but in the mind or the body. The purpose of this evaluation was to answer the following question. Will you be able to function efficiently on the field? Will you be able to work alongside your teammates without being a danger to them or yourself? To both of those questions, my answer is yes. but that doesn't mean you're fully healed, just that you're able to be a hunter. You'll be able to stand side by side with your friends. You'll be able to fight with them, protect them, sure, ups and downs. But I'm not ready to be close to J-Kun yet. Not the way you want to be. No. It takes more time to learn to manage your emotions and trauma. How much more? That I don't know, Betty. It will depend on you and the support of your loved ones. If the reference estimate would be calculated for you as a unique existence. Thank you for your honesty, Doctor. I still gotta know what happened. I don't know what happened. I see that's indeed great news, Commander. I'm flying in his permits. I have no doubts about the success of this mission. Haha. Yes, I don't see a problem with it. Not much difference between arriving at dawn or in the early morning. Have a safe trip, Commander. Glory to Peak. And what's so funny about it? The way those words came out of your mouth is so officially composed to when we first implanted them. You come a long way on an Adagio journey, Glinda. Don't remind me, crack up the Mr. Green, will ya? Fancy stuff, you sure want to drink to the extras? And all brands of newly minted hunters, Mr. Decab is among them. Looks like Team JPDE will stick together after all. You mean Penny? I got word from Dr. Merriman before I came here. She could have active duty, if not for heavy padding yet. Violet? No doubts about the success of this mission, huh? Violet? Don't you violate me? I was here when you were having breakdowns over the quest from Nagane. And then out of the blue, you asked me if I thought Jacob would accept. Are you going to spill the beans now or what? The mission made her wasn't going to be protecting Miss Gunn from her former allies, but convincing her to accept our help. Sounds she wouldn't be able to trust any right family ever again, but that didn't mean she would trust anyone else with good reason. And from what Lord Miller told us about her character, if we had sent an execution team, she would have never left Redcliffe alive. There was no other choice but to gamble, and the gamble was Jacob. Mr. Cavicus has, or rather had, a talent for connecting with people, externally or internally. Externally or internally, our Supreme Commander and your combat instructor are living proof of that. All I could do was hope he worked that kind of magic in with Miss Kane, but I gambled with the life of one of my soldiers, one of my students. And the worst part, I would never be able to admit it to anyone. Admit it to me? Well, yeah, but you're not a person. You're a walking, talking headache. Guilty. And I'm also a headache who would have voided this assignment, vetoed the assignment you made to the wolves yourself, remember? Up until graduation, the war headmasters ruled the Duchess on student-related issues. Indeed. So what did he do? Because I knew he could do it, and honestly he needed to, or I would have let him graduate. Ever since Penny diagnosed, he closed himself off. So what right did we have to put him in a situation where he would be forced to open up again? Every right in the world. Not only because the city depends on it, since the fall beacon Jacob started putting himself through the ringer to close the gap with his teammates. When his hair started changing, that began to use his semblance anymore. He threw himself into training and studying even harder without withdrawal further. His mechanisms aren't just, healthy. Those are a great resource. I'll let you send Jacob on the mission as a graduation exam because I needed to know if he was still able to wield his greatest weapon, ever to make connections. Yep, reminds me of another blondie who I graduated with. Our graduation feels like 2 lifetimes ago. Government implies the line, the secrecy. I'm afraid I'm turning into him. Valid. You won't. How can you be sure? As long as you kept doubting yourself, worrying if you're actually doing the right thing before making a decision yourself, Delby. So if you worry about the safety of the people involved, if I ever see a sign of you turning, I will kill you and take over the Duchess. Hi. I should start watching my back then. Oh, Buzz, you're serious. Think I ever want to deal with another Osmond? Or with what at stake here? Good. I hold you to that. I still gotta know what happened in the last episode. Not last episode, last game. Hey, it's Evelyn. Hello. Mm, don't give me that, mister. I haven't seen you in almost 3 hours, you know. Exam mission. So was I. Good job there, by the way. Now I want some breakfast before we land. Come on. There's not. Partner. Come on. Remember what happened last time you didn't want to get out of bed? You're impossible. Oh my god. Hey, Buns, Jack. What the hell are you doing here? Morning, sleepyhead. I'm trying to commit decide to pick us up with a shark instead of making us go back the way we came. I know, Cyclone. He what? Nah, oh, yo, those you bastards. Morning, partner. Cause in passing. And to you too. I'm in your past, right? Well, duh. You're the one who needed worrying about Dingus. Are you going to tell us what your mission was now? On the way up, I'm gonna tell Evelyn you got shot at the ore drop, Kaz. What the hell were you doing? I'll tell you over breakfast, and that was actually pretty fun. Spencer, am I right? Oh, speaking of which, guess you got a clean bill. You mean Penny? She's not out of the woods yet, partner, but she's still ours. That's enough. The more than enough. You absolute maniac. I don't know what to be more surprised of. That you survived or that you accepted in the first place. What were you thinking? Thanks for the vote of confidence, I guess. Don't you dare give me that. We tried. We're tired. The cafeteria only have coffee, and you just told us you went on a secret suicide mission. I should be cracking. Cracking. On a secret suicide mission without consulting or even telling us? I couldn't really discuss it with anyone. They gave me the combination before sharing any further details about this. I did. And as you said, I survived. I wasn't overconfident, and I accepted because I knew I could do it. Well, thankfully you were right about that, but I highly doubt you first saw you be facing amateurs of all people. Or that guy with the chainsaw. I'm not saying I didn't need a little prejudice, but that's what hunters do now. Well, I hope you at least choke him a good one. Not the guy with the chainsaw. I did actually. Way in the chin with my prosthetic arm. And what was he like? Dangerous. I have been able to take him in a straight fight. Also smart and charismatic. If he hustles, take over of the thing is indicate they keep throwing themselves at us no matter how many we cut down. It's bigger stuff. Most people who come as him didn't know how to use Aura. Not everyone had an semblance except Surge. Scourge? Who's that? Chainsaw guy. Didn't get to see it, but said he had one, but he was even more vicious than Adam. And if that's possible, I guess that's why he was the expression in cute outrage. Adam doesn't trust anyone. Well, he did just start opening assassinations on his fellow Fang and play stupid games. Speaking of fellow Fang, what about Shan? She's like, you mean? She's nice. Nice. She's nice, that's all. Are we too nice for her own good? You're talking about the person who made the white Fang incorruptible, resistant to the methods, right? You think I don't know that? Still, she gave me the impression of someone who didn't want the job, but felt like she needed to step up. She deeply believes in the curse of the Fangs. Curse about her people at an unhealthy level. So yeah, I think nice is accurate. That's... She got short hair, doesn't she? What does that have to do with anything? Just saying, last time you bonded with someone so clearly, Beacon wasn't a gram nest yet, so we all know how you are with shirt crops. I did not bond with her, I just made an observation. To also order and could probably kick her ass. Yeah, I get it, Bonnie. She could nod. She's horrible. She's horrible out of practice. Oh, hey, Jack. But next, though, that was an order and kick his ass. I remember next. Too bad that one had hair down to her ass. Huh. I saw a grim. She was a grim. Why isn't that? Oh. And guys, the race show will be entering peak. Let's face it. In 10 minutes, 20 minutes. We will begin our descent in 10 minutes, 30 minutes. You're required to vacate all critical areas and secure all loose coverage. I repeat, save by the bell. Let's go prepare for landing. Oh, you just underestimate my character to talking the piss out of you, love. I will have to vote that, carrots. The real you need to talk over the engine or not something I want to supposed to. I'm on Jack. Some ringing in your ears is a small price to pay to determine the future follow of my child. If you keep busting my balls like that, I see no ring in your future, honey. Yeah, makes total sense. Makes total sense. Thank you for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're going to be continuing this in a little bit. I think this is where we're going to be paying. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Let's keep going with the videos.